And look how happy they are. All these people in the stands. All the chamber of cannabis is all right there. From side to side, you can see Charlie in the middle right there. Look at that. And we're going to go to Greg right now, who is talking to Tina. Greg, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on over there?
Trench, thanks so much. I'm here with Tina Allman, president of the Chamber of Cannabis. Tina's here to throw out the first pitch tonight. Tina, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Chamber of Cannabis and what you're here to promote?
Yes, well, we're actually celebrating a big day. We were the ones leading the campaign for the consumption lounges and reforming our cannabis DUI laws. So all these folks here work in the industry. They all put the time in. We partnered with Assemblyman Steve Yeager, and then the governor passed these bills actually yesterday. So, and it's also my birthday. So many things we're celebrating.
Oh,
happy birthday.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Tina.
Well, without further ado, we're going to send Tina out to the mound to throw out the first pitch.
Here she goes.
Go ahead, head out there, Tina. There's no catcher. Just throw it at that metal backstop.
Nick, we should do a catcher.
Yeah.
Do a catcher. Greg, do I mute you? Mute. Oh, and there it is, the first pitch for Tina. Everyone. And Greg, we're about to play and everybody's singing happy birthday to Tina. And look, for royalty, we open the door right here at Hideaway Field.
And what a treat for Tina. I'm sure she didn't expect that she'd be throwing out the first pitch at a PLW game on her birthday.
Absolutely not. And UConn already liking Tina's work. UConn, a big-time fan here at Premier League Wiffle. Where's Raph been? I think Raph went on vacation.
Oh, Raph usually joins us a little later. Looking forward to hearing from him.
Absolutely.
He's always got something positive to say.
Tell Adam to close the bets. Okay, hey guys, get your channel points in. This is it. First pitch. Play ball! And there we go. We have the play ball. Guys, listen. Get your last chance right now for wiffle ball points. And first pitch is in. It's going to be right there, a little bit low right there. And a smash. It's going to have to throw to the gate. Oh, throws to the gate for 1 out. Greg, why don't you tell us the lineup of the Stonemen right now?
Yeah, batting first, you just saw Levi Lawrence grounded out. Next is Bull Bird Austin. And newcomer Nate Stepna is going to be in the 3-hole, followed by Tyler Walensky and Jimmy Talamantes.
Good job. It might be, is it double L right there?
It's a single L, Talamantes.
Okay.
No Talamantes
And
tonight.
a shot right there over the head of the grandstands, and Bird goes bull on it. Goes bullish in the stock market. Home run Bird. Look at him. Look at that trot holding his shorts up.
Bird doing a great job giving this audience an action first inning.
There it is. Bird 1, Stevenson nothing. And this is a new guy. It's a Premier League Wiffle. This is his debut as a hitter, as a player.
Yeah, Nate Stepna, batting 1,000 so far.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Yeah, batting 0.
Yeah. 1, 2, count.
And that's going to be a strikeout.
Okay, batting 0-0-0 now.
Here's Tyler. Big pickup for the Stonemen. He was big draft pick this year. Let's see how he does in those neon green pants. Or shorts, should I say. Nasty pitch by Stevenson. He's got that in and out thing going on.
It's just ridiculous.
Looks like we got Jesse Caps watching from a couch today. And that's going to do it for Tyler. Gives up 1 run. Doesn't feel too bad. The Legends have a very deep and powerful lineup for sure.
Yeah, batting first for the Legends, it's going to be Alex Garcia, followed by Jason Stevenson, Tony Garay, Derek Corral cleaning up, then Brad Ogden and Chad Phillips.
No, that's wrong. It's Chad.
What?
Greg is Chad. Lefty. Left, right, left.
51 miles per hour.
Chad, batting from 5. I'm not batting 5. Make sure you tell. He's got voice ahead. He is right.
47 miles per hour.
Look at Bird. Who's on Bird? Got to get Bird. There he is.
55 miles per hour.
Adam.
There we go, the Sandviper himself, taking in a ball game from the left field wall.
Love it.
Tyler's up on the mound, appears to be ready. Alex Garcia steps into the box. Alex having a pretty good season, batting .382, slugging .853, and 34 at-bats. Already had 13 hits, 4 home runs.
It's a pretty good stat sheet you wrapped out right there, Greg.
Well, let's thank My Stats Online. You can go to PremierLeagueWiffle.com, get stats on all of our teams, all of our players, updated every week.
I love that the crowd's back there. It adds a great element. Oh, is Tyler going to... Oh, he can't get it. It's going to be a foul ball. He's got to put a little bit more effort into that. That's like trying to catch a chicken.
Yeah, he looked a little tentative. He didn't want to put hands on it unless he was sure.
You got to dive bomb on that like you're diving on a grenade. Saving your comrades in the war.
Yeah, he definitely looked like he was scared that if he touched it, it might spin away from him.
Yeah, that's understandable. It's a difficult thing to grab, a spinning wiffle ball.
So Garcia draws a base on balls there. Tyler giving up his first walk in the bottom of the first.
Inside, and look, the crowd doesn't like that high heat right there. A little hot right there. Stevenson ready to go to war on this pitch now. Good smash. Tyler's going to have to run. This is going to be a hard play to make.
And he made it.
Wow. Good heads-up play by Tyler right there.
Yeah, for our viewers at home, force outs are available at second and third base. So Tyler just needed to pick up that ball and step on second before 5 seconds elapsed.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I don't see Nick Sansone today.
Yeah, Sansone not in the lineup, not at Hideaway Field.
There it is. That's a big gap in the lineup. But Garay, he'll fill that gap real fast. Oh, it goes off his head. And then Jimmy has trouble. He's going to go to 2. Bird grabs it. That hit Tyler in the face. You can see we'll have to have the training staff look and probably do an MRI, no?
Yeah.
Make sure his skeletal structure is going okay.
Yeah, league protocols do allow him to stay out on the mound. He'll get checked out in between innings, as long as he feels like he's good to go on.
Yeah, we'll have our medical staff take a very close look. And you can see he's a little woozy out there after that hit. He just got knocked out. I hope he blacked out so he didn't have to see the result of that pitch.
Decal going yard, a 2-run shot. Tony Garay scores, who reached on a fielder's choice. The Legends jump out. A 2-1 lead.
Way to go, Decal. That's his first home run of the year, I believe. Joining his brother Alex in the home run department, I believe. Here's Chad. I think Chad's got a couple hits on the season.
Yeah, Chad Phillips batting .062 in 12 at-bats, 1 hit.
That's okay. He's a pitcher. Good hit by Chad, and that's going to be a...
That's a single.
It's a long single. I like seeing that. That's a big hit for Chad, especially with Alex Garcia up now.
Yeah, Levi Lawrence going full PD in left field to stop that from being a double. And Garcia's back up here, batted around.
Yeah, only for a called strike that comes into play.
Here we go. Looks like back at it. 2-1 count. 2 outs. 2-1 Legends.
53 miles per hour.
It's gonna be 2-2.
Miles per hour.
Decal
What's
fighting that one
that?
off to stay alive.
Oh, no. Looks like something got in front of the camera out there.
53 miles
Jimmy's going to have to make a throw, and he does.
miles per hour.
But the Legends come right back and score 2. Legends 2 and the Stonemen 1. Top of the second. A lot of fireworks already. And got the Viper out there going after Viper. Didn't work out too well for Maverick that time.
Miles per hour. 53 miles per hour. 58 miles per hour.
I like to see them staying well hydrated out there with the watermelon water and frozen apple juice and all that good stuff.
Super important.
Yeah, you got to stay hydrated.
It's like a hairdryer out there today. 108 degrees, a wind. I had that when the sweat runs down your forehead and then it dries before and you get that salty.
You get the forehead dandruff.
Yeah.
The American Eagle has started following us, and I think American Eagle is the lead squadron leader of the Thunderbirds.
Ah.
So I want to thank the American Eagle and thank you for everything you do.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Tell the rest of your squadron. Tune in.
Maybe we could do a flyby.
Oh, if we could have had that flyby
I'm going to work on that.
Tina Allman was throwing out that first pitch,
Wow.
that would have been something.
We're up to 42 viewers already, Greg, and we always seem to have a good amount of viewers when we're doing things together here.
58 miles per hour.
That's Jimmy Talamontes.
Yeah. One of our viewers is checking out Chad's knee, making sure everything's good. It looks like the swelling's a little bit down. Does Stevenson have the wheels? He does. He plays it well off the back foot. He makes a throw, Greg. Wow,
That's a pretty tough play, and he made it look easy, Trench.
man.
This guy's a ball player. Don't let that brace on the left knee and his noticeable limp.
Yeah, he caught that on a perfect little spin back into your hands.
Yeah. He probably had a little more time, but he knows he can make the play the way he did. So why not go ahead?
If Stevenson could control that little inside-out knuckleball thing that he's throwing, he could be really dangerous. That was it right there. Oh, but it comes in hot.
So Levi Lawrence heading the count 3-1. Grounded out his first at bat. And draws a walk. That'll bring up Bull Bird Austin.
6 miles per hour.
Hit a solo shot. And his first at bat.
Miles per hour.
Ooh, a little hot right there. Here at Premier League Wiffle, it's 55 miles an hour and under, so you saw a ball hit the strike zone at 56, and that's just not going to work out for you.
51 miles per hour.
Anyone wondering why Bird's not trotting down to first base now on that hit by pitch? It's just a ball. Wiffle ball can't really hurt you. Can also get away from you easily, so it's just a ball. Unless, Trench, it hits you in the face.
At over 55 miles an hour, you could choose to take your base if you want to. And there's Bird going oppo, and that's going to move Levi to third. Great piece of hitting by Bird right there.
Yeah, here in Premier League Wiffle, we don't have actual base runners. They're more or less just marking their place on the base path. So the deciding factor as to whether Levi goes to second or third is where that ball exits the infield. Exit the right side of the infield, and he gets that extra base, gets to go to third. Nate Stepna pops out for out number 2.
Tyler with a foul ball right there.
Yeah, 2 down.
That was a big time pitch, and there's one of the teams that'll be flying in. I forget who's playing next.
Yeah, we'll have to see. They're probably
There's only one game. It's just this series.
yeah, special Saturday
It
night.
must have been the plane taking off after they dropped the legends up.
The ones are staying for the weekend.
Oh, the ones are staying for the weekend? That is awesome.
As Tyler looks at strike 3, and Stevenson retires aside.
We're just doing everything we can here to get all our stats and everything right. This little guy needs to go up like that. It's gonna bug me. The Legends were a hot topic early in the season, and I think they lost 3 straight. Was it to the Snappers or?
Yeah, it looked like they were going to take one there, and they got swept in the last series.
Mm-hmm.
They put up a valiant effort there. Snappers pretty powerful, coming off that 3-game sweep, and then they go and they face a pretty strong Night Owls team and sweep them in 3 straight. Did you catch that series, Trench?
Yeah, I caught that series. What a remarkable series that was to watch. Some comebacks and some tight play that was happening right there.
57 miles per hour.
Here's Jason Stevenson right now.
7 miles per hour.
Yeah, Stevenson reached on a fielder's choice last inning.
That gets away from Tyler just a tiny, tiny bit.
Stevenson batting leader for the Legends, averages .425, 40 at-bats, 17 hits. Just 1 home run.
Yeah, that'll probably climb a little bit later. He's a deeper season hitter, it seems like. When he gets a read on people a little bit more. There's Jimmy. This is the first time I've ever seen Jimmy without a beanie on.
Yeah, he had it on in the first inning.
Oh, did he?
It's like, 103 degrees is just hot enough for him to take it off.
I didn't even know he had hair.
Nice head of hair.
420. Welcome to the show. You're watching Premier League Wiffle right here, Hideaway Field in beautiful Las Vegas. You're watching some of the best wiffle ball players in the nation going at it. This is Tony Garay. I got to tell you, when I face Tony, I am not happy. He is a slugger, man.
53 miles per hour.
Comes in for a strike, 2-2. And there's Garay getting on base, doing exactly what he does game after game, season after season. Good piece of hitting right there. Looks like we got decal up. He hit his first home run his last at bat. Is that right?
That is correct. First home run of the season for Derek Corral.
This might be a second.
Back to back.
Holy, did he hit a 2-run shot his last time?
No, it was a single. It was a solo homer.
I feel like Garay was running in after a homer the last time.
I think Garay reached on a fielder's choice.
I'm
Oh, looks like, yeah, you're correct.
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
twice. Back to back.
Oh,
Exact.
Trench, look, my 2 looks like a 1. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. Definitely. Back to back 2-run home
Decal
runs.
4, Stonemen 1.
26 miles per hour. Miles per hour.
Did Phillips try to bunt there?
He might try to bunt. He's the type of person that would try.
54 miles per hour.
I got a bunt single off me. The only time ever it's been done, I think.
54 miles per
And that's Walensky's second walk of the game. He's going to be done for game number 1. Pitchers are permitted to walk 2 batters only, and then they have to vacate the mound. Might see Walensky again in a relief role in games 2 and 3, but his night is over for game number 1. And Levi Lawrence going to take the mound, throw a few warm-up pitches.
It's still only the bottom of the second, huh?
59 miles per hour. 54 miles per hour.
So Walensky with 2 walks, retired on 3 groundouts, and gave up 2 2-run home runs in about 1 1/3 innings work.
What do you think about Alex Garcia hitting a home run right here and joining his family members in a game that they both hit home runs? You feel like it'll happen in this series?
I think it would be awesome. I think it'll definitely happen in the series. If Levi doesn't walk him first.
Oh, man, this is a big pitch coming up. Oh, he barely misses that.
Yeah. Had the right launch angle, but just a little bit under it.
There's the PLW flag flying in the wind, representing our brand out there, Greg. Look at it just floating out there. Here's Stevenson up. He hit it really hard.
54 miles per hour.
Oh, and he uses his foot right there. You can't do that.
So that's a dirty double for Trench.
Chad's going to have to make that call. It's probably a dirty double.
Yeah, that's gonna be 2 bases there for Stevenson.
See, here's what I think, though. Oh, it was dirty before he used his foot, but if he would have used his foot right there, I think the runner has to score.
Per hour.
I don't think you could call it dirty right there because at that point, he's stopping it from hitting a clean double.
Right.
And maybe that's just obvious, and you guys already knew that. I'm just trying to come up with content, Greg. There's Garay barely missing. Levi and Bird almost collide like King Kong and Godzilla. They finally teamed up.
God, Garay hates popping out. He hates it.
It's the worst thing on the planet.
Yep.
When you're a good hitter and you pop up, you are not happy. You know who hates getting out too? Is Sansone. You've seen it. He
Yeah.
hates just even getting out.
Yeah.
Here's this camera again. Here
we
it
got
is.
a windy night. Let's say hi.
There we go.
Hey-o.
What do you guys think about the Calico's colors on Trench?
It's looking good on you.
Kind of like it.
It's a little. Is that your normal size?
No, I got this off the extra rack. The reason for it, Greg, is I had my All-Star jersey hanging up, and somebody grabbed it, wore it, and never returned it.
Who would do that?
We're going to find out, and there's going to be some suspensions and fines throughout the league until I find out who the culprit was.
Yeah, that All-Star jersey fits you a little better. This looks like you're a medium.
Well, when you get up 7 times with the bases loaded and hit 5 grand slams, then you can wear it. Until that day happens, put it back on the rack.
One day.
There's another pop-up. Stevenson right there. Yo, do it for the ones. Do it for the ones, yo. Decal out there. Is that decal? Yeah, that's decal.
Yeah. No, it's not. That's Garcia.
You're kidding me.
It's decal in center. Garcia's in right.
Unbelievable.
Now,
The old switcheroo.
now Garcia's going to come and make himself an infielder.
Dobbs is saying I should wear a ones jersey.
55 miles per hour.
Levi Lawrence having some kind of respiratory distress.
Looks like he choked on his own spit or something.
Yeah, no, he really did. He's still coughing as he walks down the first baseline. Back
His
to the
jersey
dugout.
is Dabarino. He's doing some kind of meditative walking right now.
Yeah, he's a little verklempt.
Here we go. Here's Bird. 2 outs. Nobody on. Losing 4-1. And after a electrifying home run for Bird, nothing really coming out for the Stonemen. The crowd was lively. Everybody was watching. And then boom, home run Bird.
Yeah, they went strikeout, ground out, fly out.
Out. There's a lot of outs being mentioned right there.
And strikeout to add to the out column. Going into the bottom of the third here, due up for the Legends. It's going to be Derek Corral. Following Tony Gray's very aggravated pop out to end the last inning.
57 miles per hour. 55 miles per hour.
Tretch, I want to take a second to thank our sponsors, Burt's Bats, Tarantino's Italian, Little Batty Bakery, and of course your favorite Pocket Radar.
God, I love Pocket Radar.
How could you not?
Actually, me and Pocket Radar had breakfast this morning. We just had some biscuits and gravy, and man, we smashed it. We were just talking about WIFFLE and speeds and all that kind of stuff, and gotta love Pocket Radar. And Pocket Radar sent us a new Pocket Radar because they support PLW. Came in today.
Special delivery.
58 miles per hour. 58 miles per hour. 52 miles per hour. 60 miles.
Decal goes left of second base there, right into the outfield for a base hit. Looks like we got Brad Ogden, rather. Pinch hitting for Chad.
A lot of stuff going on. Sorry about that break, guys.
Yeah, it can get a little confusing in PLW. You're allowed to add batters to your rotation without having to substitute out the player necessarily.
Good eye by Brad right there.
Yeah, and Chad's over there letting our umpire know to enter it that way. It looks like a pinch hit situation.
45 miles per hour.
Yeah, so Chad can't bat again this game since he's being pitch hit for, but he can pitch. He can play the field.
Do you think they took him out of the game as an offensive player after his little slap bunt maneuver he tried to do right there?
Yeah, I wonder if Brad didn't like that too much.
Immediately got him out of the game. And there's Allen making a throw. Jimmy's going to have to hurry up. That was rising at us.
Yeah, we
I
thought
loved it.
so. I was on it though, Trench. I wasn't going to let another one hit me.
Yeah,
Nice
how are you
little tip,
feeling? I
though.
know you took one in the throat.
Yeah, I've been cleared for full activity.
Oh, good.
Took a week off. Did some Pilates, a little bit of stretching, and a little pull-up bar that I hang over my bedroom door. Just hung on that for a day or two, and seems all is well.
Yeah,
Most of the
good.
bruising is gone.
miles per hour.
Here's Alex Garcia. Good piece of pitching right there by Levi.
A visit from
Swing.
Bird up here in the booth. Wanted to take a look at how things work. Maybe I'll get Bird on the sideline in between games here. Give us a little insight onto
Yeah,
how the
that,
Stonemen are deploying their men tonight.
that wouldn't be bad.
29 miles per
Only
hour.
run they've scored is by Bird Bull. Here's Stevenson, 2 outs, 1 on. Takes a drop ball in there for strike 2, 0-2. Here at Premier League Wiffle, we start with 1 strike against you already. Stevenson misses. Oh,
Nope.
no.
No, throw it.
Oh, no. That's going to cost them.
594 from umpire Nick Davella. So you're only allowed to force out at second or third. Some of our players are a little bit confused by that.
I think that's a managerial mistake right there, as Levi has to let his team know of the new rules that are super important. You can't just touch first base anymore. We want players to make that play against the backstop. Jimmy didn't know, not his fault. All the blame goes on Levi right there.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be a rule, so Walensky does well to track that one down. It was curving on him a little bit. Didn't jump too far and track back to cradle it in. Yeah, he used to be able to step on first. The league managers and the commissioner got together and changed that rule in the offseason. Just decided it was a little too easy. Jim Dodos was in the booth the other night and expressed his opinion about being able to turn a double play from second to third, Trench.
What do you think?
He made some good points.
Okay, give me one.
Well, if you're going to turn a double play, that second and third are just so much easier to do it. They're very close to one another. If you get a hot shot down the third baseline, you can step on third, you can underhand throw it to second. You don't
Basically,
even really,
yeah.
and you've just got so much time.
A nice soft toss rather than kind of just having to gun it
Yeah.
to the backstop.
So he's advocating for, you got to throw it to the correct base to get that lead runner and then turn around, fire it to the center panel.
Instead of throwing it to second. I get what you're saying. Oof. This guy jumped to basically right in the lineup. They had a lot of high regards in this gentleman's game. Right now, it looks like he's having trouble locating the wiffle ball coming in.
Yeah, haven't seen too much from Nate Stepna. Goes down swinging again.
That was an ugly swing, too. But, I told him, or before the games were starting, because he said he thought he was going to do really well. And I told him that you haven't seen Premier League Wiffle pitching quite yet.
Yeah.
And it kind of showcases the lack of skills so far. But if he is a player, he'll warm up to the game, start noticing the movement of the wiffle balls, and probably start smashing them.
Yep.
And if that doesn't happen, then you always could go down to the Taco League, try to get something going down there until your game's a little better, and hopefully somebody could redraft you if it did turn out that it wasn't working out for the Stonemen.
Yeah, Taco League's great because you will see pitchers from the Premier League trying to keep themselves sharp down at the Taco League level. They are permitted to pitch. If they've had over 100 at-bats in the Premier League, they're not permitted to hit on Tuesdays. But you get developing pitchers are going to be up there on the mound as well.
That's how you hit a ball. Right there, go Oppo, hit the wall for a double, and Jimmy's on too.
Yeah.
Sasai loves the Taco League. I think there's 2 reasons. One, it's we serve tacos that day.
Good tacos.
And there's a wiffle ball. So what a day that is for Sasai. I love having him come in.
Yeah, I like to go down there and play on the Taco League when I can. You do get a good mix of PLW pitching and some up-and-coming pitching, so great place to learn to play a little bit better wiffle ball. And for those of you who watch who haven't played yet and think it's easy to hit that little ball, let me tell you, from somebody who's new to the game, it is not. That mound is only 43.5 feet away.
53 miles per hour.
What does that result in if you were going to pitch a 55-mile-an-hour pitch to, like, say, the major leagues?
Yeah, so I've got a chart here. I'm not sure if it's right, Trench. My chart says 76 miles per hour. Is it a little faster than that?
It's faster than that because that's off from the mound. We come off of the release, which is like another 5 or 6 feet closer than to the mound.
Oh, I see. It's a little bit exponential just because of the arm length. The arm
Yeah.
length at 60 feet and the arm length at 43 and a half.
Is that correct, Tom?
Well, it's also because the home plate is actually only 40. It's 43 and a half to the strike zone.
Okay.
I see.
Why don't you
Yeah.
explain that real quick, Greg?
Yeah, so Tom Gannon letting us know that the distances are a little bit different. In the major leagues, you're measuring it from the rubber to home plate, whereas in PLW, we're measuring it from the rubber to the metal strike zone in the back.
Gotcha.
So
So it's coming in a little hotter than
it's a little hotter. What is it, around 85?
That's why we've come up with the number. It is 85 miles an hour if you were going to take a pitch on a professional diamond.
So most of us who've ever played rec league or pony colt or JV or even varsity baseball have never even seen a ball thrown at us 85
Yeah,
miles per
you'd be
hour.
way behind it.
Yeah.
And that's if it's a 55. So some of these guys are singing at 60, 65 mile an hour balls, which mean they're coming in at 90,
Right.
over 90 miles an hour.
And then you put the movement on top of that.
Bird doesn't care, though, but he can't get enough of it. And there's Chad. And the Legends' hopes of scoring more runs. And we're going to go into the bottom of the fourth. Legends up 4-1 right now in full and complete control of everyone there. It looks like Tori is having a blast out there with her watermelon water and apple cider vinegar. Looks super excited. But look at the Viper. He's always excited, analyzing the game right now. How could he make it better? It's just a big chess game to him. Let me tell you, he's been in a mood for days, though. What a grumpy old man. But when he comes to the wiffle ball field, there he is, having a great time. I'll just keep doing his dirty work. It's fine.
30 miles per hour.
I'm so busy keeping up on my stats. I've become obsessed with the stats.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Look at this. I've got our custom-made
know.
wiffle ball score sheets here.
We're going to show him. Go back up to the commentating booth real quick. Look what Greg did. Like, he's got this going on. We'll
Yeah.
go back to that in a second, maybe after this batter. And that did it. Here, go back up top. Look at Greg and how OCD, or what do you call it? That's, I don't know, stat centric.
I like things in there. Everything has a place and everything in its place. And
Oh, man, we would be horrible roommates.
56 miles per hour.
Stop distracting me. Who's up?
Brad Ogden is up. And Brad comes through, and he was going after Tarantino's right there, because if you hit that sign, do you know what you get, Greg?
Something free from Tarantino's?
You get free zucchini sticks from
Yes.
Tarantino's, plus a discant on your meal when you go visit
that
them.
sounds
Big-time
good.
supporter of Premier League Wiffle, and we're doing something extremely fun in a couple weekends from now, and he's all over that with us. And here's Alex Garcia. There used to be a restaurant out here many years ago called Garcia's. And when I was just a young little tyke, when I used to eat cheese, I used to eat quesadillas. And they were some of my favorite. But as you know, I've adopted a vegan lifestyle for the last 12 years and doing great.
God, I think that vegan queso tastes better than regular cheese anyway.
100%. Imagine whipping up some cashews. Woo. Levi's an animal up there right now. Look at dishing it.
56 miles per hour.
What do you think of that choice not to go for the double play?
Per hour.
I think it would have been real. I would have went for the double play just because I thought it would have been close to in time. But I think Jimmy didn't want to spin around and risk throwing it away right there. So I think a heads-up play by Jimmy. He's a baller. He knows what's best for the out right there. Stevenson, a shot down the third baseline. That's going to score Brad, and Stevenson's going to go to 2. He's just limping around out there, but he doesn't care. I think he's missing his right or left hip. but he could still smack the ball pretty good. How many hips are you born with? 2?
Yeah, you get 2. I think maybe he's got something in there to take its place while he's waiting for the replacement.
Now, I know you could order some things on Amazon Prime. Do you think you could get a hip replacement, maybe next day delivery?
Yeah, they're probably working on it.
56 miles per hour.
And if you don't like it, you just install it, take it out, and then just get a refund?
Right, it's the expert installation checkbox. Where they
There's
really get you.
Garay. Oh!
67
Is that Sully out there that tried to one-hand it? You can't do that in Premier League Wiffle. You have to go full body attack on that. And that, look at Stevenson come around, Garay on 2, and the Legends are just dominating the Stonemen right now.
This just feels almost like a routine business as usual outing for the Legends right here.
You know, the Stonemen last year, they were down and they're relegating with all the other teams trying to remain in PLW. If they have a start like they did last season, and if they continue to play like they have done in the past, they're going to be right down again, playing in relegation. And this time the teams come into play are going to mean business.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be some easy cakewalk, even though they were really close to not being in this league again. It's a good pitch by Levi. Doesn't see it though.
Yeah, and what a great concept of keeping the league competitive. Drawing from, of course, the Premier League soccer. That does the same thing. Bottom of the league gets relegated down to the lower rungs.
Oh, nasty slider by Levi right there. We're going to go to the top of the 5th, and this is it. This is Stoneman. They're 3 outs away, the Legends, from claiming game number 1.
Yeah.
Greg, I'm looking at your mic, and then I'm looking at my mic, and I feel because you've been in the radio world and TV, and you were an action figure at one point, do you think this is a good setup, or should I come more like you?
So I like your setup for showing your face. It's
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay.
However, you might be able to just tilt it a little more towards the face. That way we still get to see
Okay.
your handsome face,
There it
but we get to
is.
hear some more of your handsome voice.
All right. There we go. I feel like that might be something. How's that?
Yeah, and then just lift it up a little. Like we've got these things tuned in perfect so you can lean right into them.
Is this the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, man, there's a whole nother thing.
You've got 3 axes to
Wow.
deal with.
Is that one more than Earth? How many does Earth have?
I think Earth just has 1.
Just has one? Good hit by the
Who got their first PLW hit?
There it is. Save that ball. Put it in a trophy case and give it to that guy for hitting a double.
Yeah. Nate Stepna struck out his first 3 times at bat, and like you said, Trench, maybe just need to see a few.
And Chad was thinking, let me get this guy. He struck out 3 times in a row. And then he hits a double off of him. Oof.
3 miles per hour.
Tyler's never faced pitching like Chad before. He might not make contact here.
58 miles.
He does, stays alive. That's a nasty pitch by Chad. I swing at that one quite a bit.
Almost seems
58 miles
unfair.
per hour.
Yeah. 3-2 count, though, I think. Maybe it's 2-2. Yeah, 3-2.
Let's go! Let's fucking go!
And that's a 2-run shot off Chad. And Tyler's saying I should have been number 1. He wanted the number 1 pick.
Number one versus number 2 pick.
That's a 2-run home run by Tyler Walensky. And it was a good pitch. I can't really fault Chad Phillips for that. Tyler just turned on it and ejected it over the left field wall.
58 miles per hour.
A little bit of a no-out rally here for the Stonemen.
The game's not over. It's 6-3, top of 5, no outs, runner on. Nick, he's looking on, seeing if he could collect some players in a trade or, I don't know. He looks very serious. He's also handling the time, I guess, and that's a very daunting task.
Yeah.
Oof.
56 miles per hour.
He's got the bottle for the sunflower seeds. Is there a rule? Or is he allowed to be doing that?
Yeah, as long as those sunflower seeds don't touch the ground or impede anything that could happen with wiffle ball, because I'm not going to clean those up. Then I'll start giving out fines and suspensions.
Nick's a pretty conscientious fellow.
Levi's, they're going to try to turn 2 here. Gray needs to make a play. That's going to be on the ground, but lead runner is out. So 1 out. Legends trying to hang on here.
Yeah, so lead runner out. Levi Lawrence reaches first base on a fielder's choice.
54 miles per hour.
And the Stonemen need something from Bird here.
57 miles per hour.
Too hot.
Good pitch by Chad right there.
I think that was the intentional walk from Phillips to Bird Austin there.
Man, I can't fathom that that's true. Is it, Greg? Are you really worried about Bird in that situation? I know you want to get the lead Runner on third or whatever, but just go after this for the strikeouts.
Yeah, I mean, Nate did have a hit in his last at-bat, but Chad was watching him the first 3 innings. Probably figures he can ring him up. Maybe get him to hit into a double play.
Oof. Nasty pitch right there. Big Dog, thank you for following us. You're watching Premier League Wiffle right here, Hideaway Field in Las Vegas. 6-3, 1 hit could tie this game.
Umpire rang him up.
Yeah, that's going to be an out, and that's his 4th strikeout in 4 out of 5. Here's Tyler, who hit a home run off of Chad last time, and what a huge position right now. Chad versus Tyler. Comes in a little low.
Yeah. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Tying run at the plate.
Misses right there. Can't walk him here because then you're going to have to deal with someone with the bases loaded, and one swing can end the game. Or not end the game, but give you the lead. Wow, what an eye by Tyler right there.
Levi's fired up.
Yeah, look at Chad. He's thinking about a pitch to give Tyler right now, and let's see what he does.
Got him.
Man, that is the sorcery of a veteran player just putting a wiffle ball. Look at the seriousness. Anyhow, putting the wiffle ball on that strike zone. Oh, Chad. Battles back, but he did give up, I believe it. What was it? Did he give a home run up that inning?
Yeah.
To Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler Walensky.
Yeah, they
2-run jack.
But they hang on there for the win. I know